Hello. Okay, so we made some big progress yesterday. Behind me you can see the gable of the house, and we have finally finished the floor of what will be our bedroom. And at the back you can see we have put some pipes in for I'll show you in a second, for our ensuite, which is going to be made up of a toilet, sink, shower and bath. A lot of wondering where all these would go. It's really strange because I never really thought about where these things should go. I've always just taken it for granted and they've just been there. So deciding where we wanted a shower and where we wanted the bath and where we wanted the toilet, and to make it easier for piping and water and waste and all of that. So that was that was a learning curve, because obviously we had to put the pipes in and make sure that we tested to see that the water would flow and that it wouldn't be stuck anywhere in any of the pipes. I'll just show you very quickly what I mean. So this lovely angled pipe here, not really meant to be at this angle, but this is for our bath. This is for our shower. The shower is going to go in the curve. We kind of have a slight curved wall here. Hard to see at the moment, but yeah. And then this is for the sink, and this is for obviously the toilet, the waste pipe for the toilet. So yeah, this is the floor. We started it yesterday at 2 o'clock, mixing with just the cement mixer over there, and doing it literally by hand. Rob was mixing, I was leveling. I'm not sure which is the better job, because I'm responsible for the level of this now. As you can see, it's a little bit bumpy, but anyway, it's done. In the meantime, it actually was really good weather to do it. It was slightly kind of wet, and then actually started raining last night, so we started off with it really smooth here, and then as we went on, you can see where the rain started to really hit it. And then here, we don't know what happened. There seems to have been somebody decided to take a shortcut across the room and left their footprints in the screed. So it's sort of here, they jumped on, and then they actually just realised now these are facing the other way. So now I'm wondering if they came actually from the other side. I know it wasn't Rooney, because Rooney wasn't allowed out after we did this. We had already had an incident at the top where she decided to sneak across it. So it wasn't her. So I'm taking it. Maybe they're a bit big for a fox, I don't know. But anyway, something in the night decided to sneak across. And then we also noticed that, I don't know if you can see here, there's some very slight little cat prints all the way along to the end as well. So clearly the cat had a go on the new floor as well. However, she kind of kept it nice and tidy along the wall, which wasn't terribly noticeable. So that's where we are. It's super exciting to have like an actual floor that you can walk on. What we do with it next, I don't know. Really wanted to keep it as a cement floor, maybe polished, I don't know. We don't really want to put any kind of tiles or carpet or anything like that down. It has 175 mil of insulation underneath it. We were going to put underfloor, but we've decided not to, because we don't really like a really warm bedroom, and I don't know if that's a sensible idea or not. But anyway, we'll see in the future. We will see how it works. We now have to, so this is here again, back where we are. We have to keep moving down now and doing the floors, and then the walls can be whipped up, the timber frames can be whipped up for the walls, and then of course the roof. So this is my project today. I need to level this in some way or means that we can sort of have a step here up into our bedroom. This wall, unfortunately, we wanted to sort of keep, but it really doesn't make any sense when you look at the height of where the floor will be. Sort of here, you know, there's not much wall to see, plus it's super flipping thick, which to me is possibly a waste of space, but we'll have to see. I'll start to fill this in now, and yeah, maybe it'll come down, maybe it won't. We have cleared the old kitchen floor. I'd like to get a sledgehammer to this, because it's Rob has disconnected all the wires here. This is just like an extra piece of wall which sticks out beyond the actual wall. It would have been just like the kitchen, so I might have a go with a sledgehammer in a minute. That's quite exciting. This kitchen was added on, and then Rob feels that they added on the bathroom afterwards because it's a different level, but I don't know. It's hard to know. However, that level is going to really annoy me when we're putting down our 175 mil insulation. But anyway, we'll get over that one. And then this is the last one to tackle then. This has to be completely filled up to the floor height, which is actually going to take an awful lot of rubble and stones and whatever. So my little wall up there could come in very handy down here. We'll have to see. However, this whole wall here will be coming down as well, to make this our big kitchen living room. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. So job today is to fill in this piggery, which feels awful after I was the one that dug out the bloody piggery. However, I've dug it out and I know it's clean and dry, and we're filling it now just to fill in the floor. Otherwise we will end up with quite a step down. We're already going to have to make a step. Well, we'll already have a step at the top where the bedroom is, but we'll also have to have a step here as well. So it's difficult to kind of know, but it has to be filled in really. And then this is going to be into this door here is into our snug, and then you go into the snug and you can go around by the hall, and then you can go and then you can come around and you're in what is the old parlour now, and that's going to be our guest bedroom. And because this piggery is going to have our guest bathroom or downstairs bathroom, which would really just be a toilet, sink and shower, I had kind of hoped that we might be able to put a hole in this wall so that for anybody staying as a guest, they just walk across the corridor to the bathroom. But that could be a really big job, and maybe it's not terribly necessary. We'll just have to see. So that's where we are. So I'm going to put it on time lapse now for you, and we'll see how we get on with filling this piggery. back again, and today it's Saturday morning and it's a bit wet, but however, wet is good for concreting, so we should be okay for doing the floors. You'll have seen the time lapse of this room kind of being undertaken here with the floor. 1 second now. This looks like a pile of plastic at the moment, but our floor is down. Our floor is down, and I just need to finish the end, and there's some very nice new shiny waste pipes gone in. We decided to cut off the other downstairs loo waste pipe and not use that anymore, because we don't really need 2 toilets. And then we thought this would be a massive job, but actually we had it done in about 10 minutes. So it's great, and it looks great, and it's exactly where we want it, and it's going to go under the floor. And then here, all right, we will have to come out with a small sort of bit of wall or something just to cover this pipe. And yeah, that's where we are with that. Probably would be a little bit further along, but we did miss a day this week. The dog escaped, we don't quite know how. She escaped down to the main road and was picked up by someone we didn't know, and then of course it was advertised all over Facebook, and we did of course manage to get her back. There's quite a nice community here and everybody seems to know everybody, so we were very lucky because the main road is quite oh look, there she is, she knows I'm talking about her. The main road's quite fast, and yeah, she wouldn't have stood a chance out there. But we don't quite know why she wanted to go down there or figured out how she really got there. But anyway, we've done a bit more fencing, and we're hoping that everything will be okay, and we see how we go. We just have to keep an eye on her now a bit more. She had been really good, so we were a bit surprised, and she'd been really settled. But anyway, look, maybe something had spooked her or something, I don't know. Anyway, so that was and just have a look at this tree, because this tree is just, well, it's not a tree actually, it's a shrub. I think it's a buddleia. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen a white, well, I've actually never seen a white one. You only ever see purple ones. But the smell of these flowers is unbelievable. There she is posing under the tree. And so it's great. We have a lovely smell while we're working away. I've left it there. Probably will cut it back when we get a chance. It's no need to take it down now. It's not in our way at all. But I don't really know how to go about even pruning that. Yeah, and then the rest of the trees around us are all elderflowers. They all have starting to get berries on them as well. So that's where we are. So we're just I'm gonna set up a time lapse here again today, just to really need to get this the piggery floor done and finished and screeded, and then we can start on this kitchen floor, and then of course this. So yeah, lots to do, so we'll put on time lapse for now.
So here, we knew there was a little gap because there seemed to be a reveal. But once I dug it away, what we called the piggery, which it was the piggery like 40 years ago, we now believe was actually the kitchen. There's a really nice window that had been in there on both sides. So this would have been the original kitchen, maybe 100 years ago. You can see how high the earth was. The window was completely covered in. Still see a few things like hinges or nails in there, but while Claire's not here, I must find some way to keep it.
Hi, so we ran out of battery, so we had to do a quick charge. But we're kind of done here now on the, I'll just show you from a bit of a height so you can see what we're at. We've done with the leveling, we've done with the insulation, we've just put down this red stuff. What's the red stuff? The red stuff is electric underfloor heating. So we haven't done it in the areas that we don't want it, and also this was actually suggested by the supplier as well. Don't put it in an area where there's a shower, don't put it in an area where there's a toilet. It's not necessary, and don't put it in underneath wardrobes or anything. So this is our bathroom area here. You can see the loo pipe. Then there's a little bit in the bathroom that's heated, and then this large area is going to be a shower, and then this other little room off this corridor, this is going to be one long corridor at the back, is our wardrobe, and we just have a small bit in the middle. There's no point in having it under the cupboards as such. So we very quickly had to decide where we wanted the shower, loo, sink and cupboard. Yeah, that's that. And now we are getting ready to cover it, and it's just about to lash rain, which is actually perfect for this because it keeps the screeds really wet for working with. Rob's just doing a bit of experimenting there with some white sand just to see what the street comes out like, because this is going to be our final floor. There is no tiles, no wooden, no nothing, just concrete. So we may have to polish it. We'll see how good we get at this, but we want minimal as possible. So this is where we're at. So I'm going to just set you on time lapse and see how quickly we get it done.